Oh, so on the 20th of February 2023, EastEnders premiered the first episode in the 38th anniversary week, and it was one hell of an episode. Best episode of the year?
Best episode of the year so far.
Absolutely incredible. The key detail: who dies? Who is gonna die at Christmas?
We won't find out till Christmas, won't we not?
We will not, no.
Unless they somehow reveal tomorrow.
No, there's no way. They're gonna drop hints throughout the entire year.
Well, I can go through some theories people have if you want me to.
Alright, I suppose just before we go to that, one thing I want to say, the fact that I love the cast of women who they've chosen for this story. Because they're all fundamentally great characters. Like, yeah, sure, maybe people don't like Denise as much because she's a bit boring sometimes. But she's still a fantastic character. And Kathy is getting some more shine, and Kathy is one of the best characters of the show in general.
She's been there since the late 80s, hasn't she?
She was there definitely in the first year. Like, pretty sure she's an original.
Yeah, like, I love how she's finally getting time to shine, like.
Yeah.
Because obviously her key moments involve her and Phil, where Phil drunkenly screams at her. Another key moment is, of course, her dying. Another key moment is her and Ian's little rivalry with Bobby.
Yeah. Also, I think, and what Suki is obviously the I'd say the most exciting new character they've introduced in years, honestly. Everything they've done with her has been fantastic. And obviously Stacey's a classic. Nobody's gonna complain about Stacey, she's phenomenal. And Linda, which people will complain about, but I don't know. But I suppose with all that aside, what theories have people suggested? Because I've got some theories of my own.
Some people have suggested that Keanu dies, which to me, if he was going to be killed off, he wouldn't be killed off this year. He would have been killed off in 2019 when he had the affair with Sharon and Phil finds out. Yeah. They would have killed him off then because it would make more sense for Phil to not kill him, but to get someone to kill him for him. Exactly. Since Phil doesn't kill, he's like Batman or Batman.
Very Batman. True. He is Batman of the square.
Yeah.
What else? What else do people think?
People have also speculated that Dirty Jen gets a time machine when it comes to the future, like the Terminator, and he gets killed again. Obviously, that one's not true. People have speculated that Danny Dyer comes back as Mick Carter, and he basically has amnesia. Is that what it's called?
Amnesia, yeah. Well, amnesia. Just memory loss.
He has memory loss, and he basically assaults one of the women, and they accidentally kill him. Which, to me, I couldn't see that happening. I don't understand why. Because
I couldn't see it happening.
Because you could or you couldn't.
I could not.
Because simply, I can't see it happening. For the simple fact is, we spent all Christmas with Danny Dyer.
Yeah.
Why would you waste another Christmas with a character that was written off last year just to bring him back, just to kill him?
I also just don't think Danny Dyer would accept that storyline either, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I understand people are going to go, well, Dirty Jen, well, yeah, he had it coming. Whereas Mick Carter, you're literally just going to bring back a character you could have killed off last Christmas.
There are any other theories?
People have speculated that Nish, well, there's also Ravi, but I'll get on to Ravi in a minute. People have also speculated that it's Nish, because Nish throughout the year will assault one of the 6 women. So he'll assault Stacey some point this year. He'll assault Denise, not assault them like punch them, but he'll he'll basically do something that will hurt them.
Yeah.
So he'll hurt Denise, Stacey, Sharon over the gym, I'd assume, and Linda over the pub.
Yeah.
Sucky because she chose Eve. So people have speculated that all the 6 women will come together, and then at Christmas when he buys the pub, one of them he accidentally assaults one of them, and he hits, and Denise hits him.
Okay.
That's what some people suspect. Well, each 6 of them accidentally kill him, basically.
Yeah.
They
I like
gangbang him to death.
Probably not the words. I like that one. No, I do like how it would just slowly build, how he'd slightly just screw another person over. Like, I'd imagine he would like hospitalize Eve. He would try punish Suki. He would try oust Linda from the pub. He would maybe out Denise's affair with Ravi. And there's someone else who I'm forgetting, I think.
Kathy.
And I think he'll probably like swindle her out of the cafe or something.
Also, if people were paying attention, he mentions that he wants all of the pub. So I bet that is what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's him going to be trying to get rid of Linda.
Yeah, which they're not going to get rid of Linda because it's Linda.
Yeah, of course
spent
not.
about 10 years. Well, it'll be 10 years coming up to Christmas.
Yeah.
They have spent 10 years building her character. They're not going to kill her off.
No.
Anytime soon.
No.
Well, she might leave to go do panto or something, but she's not going to be gone for weeks. She'll literally be gone for 2 weeks on the show, and then boom, she's back.
Yeah, what else? What other theories? I like the niche one a lot, though, I will say. It's a really cool sounding theory, and it makes the most sense. But
people suspect Dean will come back, which to me doesn't make sense, because it's the same with Danny Dyer. I understand he raped someone in the show, not the actor, in the show.
Indeed.
But to me that doesn't make any sense. I understand the actor might want that, and it could possibly be him, but he's like the least obvious. He's with the Mick Carter, can't see it happening. People have also speculated that it's Ravi, so Ravi somehow manipulates Denise, and basically that's why she kills him, basically.
Okay.
At Christmas. Like Dirty Dan and his ex-wife, his first wife.
Oh, what, the Angie and the divorce papers type deal?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And I think that's all the theories.
That's a lot of theories. God damn. The episode's only been out for like an hour.
I'll actually have a look on the comments and see if there's actually more theories. Hold on.
That's absolutely nuts. Well, I suppose I'll go through my 3 theories, I guess. I kind of... It may be a bit of like lighting and it making it look dumb, but the hand did look white. So I kind of slightly based half of my theories off of that. I have my top 3. I'll say it in level of the like expected. So the third who I could see happening is Dean. Obviously I haven't seen any of the theories, but I could genuinely imagine that Shirley comes back to Phil's wedding with Dean. But Dean, for some reason, like, I don't know, maybe like attacks Linda again, or like tries to get back into the square, but kind of falls into old habits, I guess. And I don't know. I think maybe he gets a bit too... Maybe he doesn't even outwardly do anything. He just gets a bit too overly friendly, and it like it crosses wires with someone, and like just to protect, somebody immediately steps in and like just cuts him off. Pig, do you have a third? What's your least likely prediction?
Dean and Danny Dyer, because no way Danny Dyer is agreeing to come back just to be killed off.
Yeah.
Dean I could see happening, but again, he has to do something to the 6 women, because someone made a great point while looking at this comment.
Yeah.
Doesn't this remind you of a similar looking scene in an episode of the past? Chrissy, Sam and Zoe in the pub versus Dan, who was killed.
Yeah.
The women of Walford versus against the East End's bad man. So it has to be someone who has become a dick throughout the series, throughout the year. So my number 1 is, of course, Nish.
You missed number 2.
Number 2, I don't have a number 2.
All right, fair enough. I'll do my number 2. I reckon it could be Rocky somehow. I don't really know how. I'll be honest. Trying to build up these theories, we're going off very little information, but I could kind of imagine Rocky kind of getting a bit darker this year. Like he starts kind of messing Kathy about and starts kind of swindling people and starts like blackmailing people to have his secret not get out. Like maybe his like wife that he kind of still has but doesn't know how to divorce. Maybe she kind of gets involved and he starts being a bit more seedy, and I guess I don't know. These theories are really hard to do. But yeah, that was my number 2. So now time for your number 1.
Again, Nish. Nish is my number 1. He makes a lot of sense though. Like, because you made a great point. I can see him hospital. Well, not him, because then that would actually be assault and would be a real charge. But I can see him hiring someone to assault Eve. I can see his son betraying him. Like his son is, to use a wrestling reference that you'll get, his son is the Dave Bautista to his Triple H. He gets the thumbs up and then he does the thumbs down.
So just to make it clear for anybody, would you imagine like he would like out Denise and Ravi type deal?
Yeah, he'd out Denise and Ravi. Jack will get furious. So like Jack will snap at Denise. Actually, that would be my number 2 pick. Would be Jack. But
yeah, I was starting to think of Jack. Honestly,
kill him.
I don't. I think it would be a struggle to kill him off, but he has become increasingly more unlikable within the span of like the last 6 months.
If we can talk about Jack for a second, it would make sense because so far he has harmed Stacey and Suki to an extent. I believe he has hurt Kathy in the past, or probably Ian Beale to be more exact.
Kind of loosely. I don't know if they've really interacted so much.
Who else is involved? Stacey, we already know because of the baby.
Yeah, the baby. Yeah. And obviously they have history because of Stacey and Max.
Yeah, and then that only leaves Linda and Sharon. And Sharon and Phil. And then Linda and Mick, I'd assume. So it could be Jack. But my number 1 is Nish.
Yeah.
Simply for the fact I think they're going to recreate the Dirty Den storyline throughout the year. Where they're basically going to have Nish hurt people. Basically he's going to do a heel turn. He's basically going to batter our beloved baby faces. He will. Well, he better not touch Reese. That's my one thing. Leave Reese out of this. But he will batter all our beloved baby faces, and then finally at the end of the year, we do the thumbs up, we do the thumbs down. He gets battered and killed. I'd assume what happens is, my prediction of how the death happens is, Denise holds a wine bottle, and someone is going to assault Denise. And then Denise hits them, and then they fall back and blood lands in Stacey's hands, and he hits his head off the table and falls to the floor, like how Heather died, where she got hit in the side of the head, the picture frame, and died.
I mean, if it obviously I agree, Nish is probably the like biggest prospect, mostly because he's kind of become he's such a narcissist that he just keeps building reasons to be unlikable. Like, each interaction he has with Suki, he feels the need to, like, assert his, like, I am responsible. You know, I am big man. I make all decisions. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he would, because he's obviously already cut Suki off financially. So I think it's going to be really, really strained, and she's going to become like not a shell of herself, but she's going to really, she's obviously she's going to fall into like Eve's arm as such. But Suki will be.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I bet by the end of the week we will get some Eve and Suki scenes where they finally kiss. Because I have a feeling they're going to do that for this week, and we will see Denise and Ravi do something. Yeah. So we'll see 2 affair watches this week.
Yeah. Let me just fully theory craft this. So yeah, obviously Nish, he might even like assault Suki like sexually. That's a possible option. He might just like, because it's going towards the line of like coercive control, where it's kind of, you slowly break them down over time, so they no longer like represent like them. They're just kind of like this really weak version that Eve turned them into. And then Eve's gonna get involved, because Eve's gonna try help Suki out of it and like try make a stand against him. But obviously Eve's probably gonna get battered or something and sent to hospital for a bit. Maybe he gets put into a coma type deal. And obviously this is going to affect Stacy as well. And also Nish has like been put in the Slaters like house under so much like extra pressure. Like he's already upped the rent. He's already given like reasons as to why they have to pay more. I believe that Kathy is going to get like the cafe just kind of like taken out of her hands, or maybe he gets she's gonna get swindled somehow. And yeah, he's gonna out Denise and Ravi, and he's gonna try oust Linda from the pub, and like we'll happily put Linda and her 2 kids out on the streets with no like. Oh, and Sharon, he's obviously gonna like get out of the deal and become like enemies. And that really is the most compelling story. But the best part is we're slowly gonna build up these like profiles over the year. Just like, oh yes, I know who it is. It's like, I don't know, let's say, it's Keanu, and then slowly through the year you see actions and you're like, is this actually like, you know, is this still legit? And then maybe Nish will do something dodgy. Like, actually, well, Nish is up here now. Like, people are marked, and it's made me really excited for Christmas.
I just hope they don't fumble it.
Yeah.
But I don't. What I hope doesn't happen. I hope they don't re-show the scene on Christmas. Like, I hope they show the scene on Christmas Day, but they actually show the death. They don't wait till Boxing Day / Stevens' Day to show the death.
Oh no, it will be on Christmas.
Also, it's just R.I.P. to Lola. So this is technically the first death of watching Walford.
Technically.
But Lola technically is the first. But this is logistically the first death.
Indeed.
We're actually shown.
So
that's why you are wrong.
Oh,
you said Lola's the first death. You are wrong. How do you feel?
I feel wrong.
Get down on your knees, bitch.
Any like wild card theories? I like how nobody's predicted Phil, like, because Phil's just not dying.
I could see it being Phil for the simple reason I could see it Phil, because let's just look at it from a hypothetical standpoint. Why would you do a Christmas episode now? Like, right, how can I explain? Basically, if you hype up the Christmas episode, that would be one way to kill off Phil Mitchell. You have to admit.
Yeah, it would.
If they hyped it.
It would definitely. It would be like an exit worthy. Like.
Yes.
Because obviously the entire year he'd be like on a massive like tirade, just screwing with everyone.
Yeah.
Let's just.
Plus, they're not wearing a suit.
Part of me thought it could have been Zach for some reason. No real backing towards it. That's my wild card for some reason.
Wild thing.
Like, you know, maybe the baby dies and Zach just abandons Whitney, which I don't know. I don't really have much for that. But regardless, anything else to suggest about this episode?
Go watch it.
Yeah, it's the best episode of the year. We have been watching Walford. I've been Ash the Seal. I said it!
Yeah.
And I'm joined by Piggy.
Yeah.
And make sure to catch us whenever we're here next. Possibly, or definitely on the podcast, but maybe as the episodes unfold, as this week's going to be big.